still your favorite breakfast show on TV, The Good Morning Nigeria. You're very welcome back. And great interview right there with Manny. In case you missed it, remember we will be putting up the video on YouTube. If you check the Cool TV Nigeria page, you can check all we talked about with him this morning. I'd like to read a quote here. A strong woman understands that the gifts such as logic, decisiveness, and strength are just as feminine as intuition and emotional connection. She values and uses all of her gifts. Now, women, they say, are the fabric on which a nation is built, the economy of a nation. You see women who, in all walks of life, are home, maintaining the home front, and even more importantly, as we see in recent times, in business. And today, we have three of such women, strong, powerful women, but more importantly, very, very intelligent women here in the studio. It's my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome on the Good Morning Nigeria show for the very first time, Ngozi Okpara. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
We have also the pleasure of having this beautiful young lady sitting to Ngozi's right, Brenda Katwe-Sije. You're welcome. And of course, Louisa Kinoshi.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And you might be wondering, who are these ladies? Where are they from? What have they come to do? They're actually the finalists for this year's She Leads Africa competition. Now, She Leads Africa it's a competition that is there to foster economic empowerment of women. What happens is that these young ladies have sent in their pitches, their pitch ideas of their businesses, and then they're shortlisted out of over 380 applicants around Africa. Once they get this 6 weeks intensive mentorship with specific mentors for them, and tomorrow, which is the 26th of September, they get to slug it out with one another to see who's going to emerge as the entrepreneur, female entrepreneur of 2015. Ladies, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
I must say that we're very proud to have you in the studio this morning, and I'm sure that there's some young women who are out there and they would be inspired after this morning's session. Very quickly, I'd like to find out, what's your business? How come you're here? How did you make your way here to being one of the finalists of She Leads Africa? We could start with Ngozi.
Yeah, so like you said, my name is Ngozi Okpara, and I am the founder and CEO of Heat Free Hair, which is the #1 manufacturer of virgin hair extensions created to blend with natural, kinky, curly, textured hair. Okay. So we manufacture, distribute online, and looking to expand in Nigeria.
And this is you. Obviously, you're the best model for your product.
Yes.
Very lovely.
Massive hair is Heat Free Hair.
Very lovely. Thank you so much.
Yes. My name is Brenda Katwe-Sije. I'm from Uganda, and my company is called InstaHealth.
Right.
And we build technologies, mobile technologies, to help ease access to healthcare facilities, to doctors, ambulances, and health information in general. Yeah.
Fantastic. So, InstaHealth.
InstaHealth.
All right, Brenda, thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
Louisa?
Hi, my name is Louisa Kinoshi, and I run beautyrevng.com. We are an e-commerce platform, also a mobile community for beauty bloggers, makeup artists. We do everything beauty. You can get that in Nigeria, and we're looking to expand throughout Africa. So.
All right, fantastic. Great ideas, and it's fantastic that you all thought of something, and usually, they say that rather than complaining about an issue, look for a solution to that.
Absolutely,
look for a solution to solving the problem. So for those who are watching at home, you can be the solution instead of sitting and complaining. I'll just throw questions out, and anyone can answer this. It doesn't have to go. First thing I'll ask is, how did you hear about She Leads Africa, and what motivated you to, sending in an application?
So I can start. Actually, I heard about it, the first day I moved back to Nigeria. I moved back to Nigeria in April, and they were having a networking session. And of course, as a business owner, the first thing I want to do is meet people, get connections. So I went to the event, and that's how I found out about this great opportunity, which is to pitch our business, also to win money. So it's a really, really great organization.
All right, fantastic. And what, anyone can answer, what made you heard about it, what made you think, I want to, be a part of this, I want to be mentored by these people?
I'll answer that. First and foremost, when my co-founder shared the opportunity with me, and then I looked at all the networks that I was going to grow, the people that I was going to meet, I looked at how much exposure this competition was going to give me and my business, and I was like, yeah, I need to go for this. I need to go for it, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, that's great. Now, the focus for She Leads Africa is women entrepreneurs, and in particular, young women. I'm sure if I can hazard a guess, I'm a woman, so I can guess your ages without feeling like I'm going to offend you. You know, men think it's rocket science when they have to guess a woman's age, and I would hazard a guess that for many of you, you're under 30 years old. And, you know, for lots of people, they say that women face more challenges when it comes to starting up a business, and in particular in Africa. So can I ask you, what kind of challenges have you faced or do you face as young female entrepreneurs?
Yeah, definitely. I think for me specifically, I can say that on the manufacturing side of things, manufacturing, especially in beauty and hair, is a very male-dominated industry. And so initially, breaking into manufacturing and also being taken seriously was one of those things that came as a challenge to me. But I think that when you carry yourself a certain way, when you work hard, when you really, really push yourself and believe in yourself, other people have no choice but to follow suit. And so for any female entrepreneur out there that wants to break into a male-dominated industry, I would say just don't give up and don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. And that's really what will keep you going.
That's fantastic. Just don't give up. Just keep pushing. And as long as you believe in your dream enough, one person, at least one person, would be willing to support it. Just to also highlight the problem as identified by She Leads Africa and why the project started off for young women. It says, entrepreneurship will be the broad-based driver of economic growth for Africa with the potential to create jobs for more than 200 million young Africans between ages 15 and 24. However, while sub-Saharan Africa has the highest rate of female entrepreneurship across the world, rating 27%, the typical business profile is a consumer-oriented, one-woman enterprise with no employees and low expectations. I mean, you can look at the finalists for future growth. Now, one of the issues that She Leads Africa has identified as a barrier to young female entrepreneurs is education, financing, stereotypes, and of course, limitations. Ladies, what stereotypes have you had to encounter in terms of barriers since you started off your business?
I think, you know, when I moved to Nigeria, it was very difficult to deal with the fact that, you know, when especially males would come into the office, they would ask, "Where is your oga?" And I'm like, I am the oga. Can you talk to me? Yeah. So I think perception that as a woman, you can't be the leader, or you can't, you know, make money, it has been a little bit hard.
Thank you. And for you, Brenda?
Well, for me, because I'm also in the technology field,
yes,
completely male-dominated, and most of the time, people look at you and they don't take you seriously. So, you know, the men will look at you and they're like, well, can we have like a coffee after this, and, you know, come to my room? And they're like, you know, I want to talk business, can we, something like that. And it's like women sometimes are not taken seriously, and maybe they feel like if, you know, you have a man at the front of your business, then that's the person who will get the job done. And if you have a woman, then yeah, that's etc. That's other business. So I think that's something that needs to change.
Ngozi, for you, any stereotypes you faced so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think the stereotype that I think getting into hair and beauty, sometimes people don't think that you're a smart business person. So they say, okay, well, oh, you're in hair, or you're just in beauty. And for me, those industries are so important, equally as important as many other industries. So I think initially I think going back to what I said earlier about people taking you seriously is just making your presence known and allowing people to understand that, okay, aside from being a beauty entrepreneur, I'm a businesswoman first.
Yes, and you have something up there. Like you're intelligent, you're smart.
Yeah.
I like you pointing out that fact, because a number of people will say, of course, they are women. Of course, they're going to go into the beauty industry. And for Brenda, it's like, what are you doing here? I remember I had a friend in uni. She was very core technical subjects, and there were only 2 women in the whole of the, in the department who were female. So I can understand and definitely, empathize with you. But what message would you give to people who are thinking that, oh, I cannot deal with this, the issues are too much. Let me just go and be a secretary, like you said, and make the tea for the guys and, for you, and let there be an oga who is a man. And there's some people who deliberately put an oga as the forefront of the business so they can be taken more seriously. Right. What would you say to such young women who would like to do what you're doing despite all these things?
First and foremost, a lot of women have done it. And we've seen women coming out as leaders in businesses, women being CEOs. We've seen, CEO of Yahoo. And if it has been done, then certainly anybody can do it. You just need to put your mind to it, step up to the challenge, and then be the example. If one person does it, then a lot more women will step up. So it just takes you, you have to have it in yourself that I can do what she has done, what he has done. I think, we need just that resilience, that determination, and put yourself out there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been speaking to Ngozi Opara of Heat Free Hair, Louisa Kinoshi of Beauty Rev NG, and of course, Brenda Katwe CJ of Insta Health. Now, ladies, just before you leave, I need to ask you this question. Has there been a difference in your business, or do you think your entrepreneurship journey has been made easier by you being, you accessing She Leads Africa? And what difference has it made?
Oh, yes, definitely. She Leads is a great organization. It's a movement right now in Nigeria. And of course, as a business that services women, I am getting a lot of orders. Basically, we just can't keep enough in stock. I just want to say thank you so much to the organization. Thank you to all the women who support our businesses. But yes, it's been good.
All right. Yeah. Brenda?
I think ever since the She Leads Africa, ever since I was shortlisted as a finalist, I've got more exposure than I had ever got before. And in Uganda, people were getting to know about my product. Everybody was talking about Insta Health for about a month or so. Newspapers were writing articles because of She Leads Africa, and that had never happened before for me. That was a huge break, and I'm excited.
Fantastic. And Ngozi?
Yeah, I think to echo what they said, the perception that our businesses have gotten just from the added exposure. I think we all were featured in Forbes and CNN, and that has been amazing for us. And I think people who didn't know us before, who now know us now, are like, okay, obviously these are businesses to look out for. So definitely want to thank She Leads Africa for that.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so very much. And we do thank you, women, for coming out and leading, because I can definitely assure you that those who are watching you at home are thinking to themselves, I can do this too. If these young, beautiful women can set up a business, start not just a small-scale business, but a business that it can cut across, throughout the world, I can do it too. So in the words of Barack Obama, yes, you can. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us again today, and all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good Morning Nigeria still continues. We have a lot more in store. Stay tuned.
So, did you like what you just saw? I know you did. It's very simple. If you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel right now.